Hello, it's the Retro Dandy here with another video treat, and this time I'm looking to spend 50p I made from selling those trading cards that Steam gives you. These things sell for about 5p each, so this massive windfall would have started off as about 8 to 10 cards. Now I had no plans to collect them, so they're better off being converted to games in my already bulging Steam library. So as you'd expect, the aim here is for me to spend no more than 50p on games, and given the amount of content there is on Steam, I'm not short of things to choose from. Okay, so there are only a few rules for this. 1, spend no more than 50p in total, because that's all I have. No extra money. 2, no DLC. No cheekily downloading Mega Drive games or anything like that. It's got to be brand new stuff. And 3, it can be on offer, so this will allow me to get a bit more for the 50p I have. So that's it really. So we're just going to have a look through the games that are available. I've had to go through the Steam website to do this. So if you look, there's a load of stuff discounted. And I'm looking for stuff with a thumbs up. I don't want to buy a complete duffer. So we're just going to pick up something here. I think what this is going to end up finding me is something that would be like a budget game in the 80s. So, you know, if you have like a home computer and like a couple of pounds pocket money, you would pick up a Commodore 64 game or Spectrum or Amstrad or something like that. On the cheap. So, you know, and quality wise you're probably going to get something close to that. So I'm sort of filtering here by lowest price, stuff under £4. I'm trying to sort of narrow it down by fiddling around with the settings on the Steam website. But what I came to find was that Barrow F was one of the lowest priced games on here, and it got some pretty good reviews as well, and it looks like a fun sort of racing game, Micro Machines-y / Virtua Racer sort of game. I had a look at Barrow F22 as well, which I think is the sequel, and it looks a little bit nicer, but I quite like the look of the first one. I mean, I run through it here anyway. Here's a quick preview video of Barrow F22 with its sort of weird kind of fisheye lensy sort of skewed view thing going on. Looks nice enough, and it's what, 19p? So I think that's a good first contender. The first one that I looked at. So now I'm just sort of picking through a few other things. Ninja Stealth 2, Lamphead. I think this is sort of like an endless runner kind of game, and nah. I mean, for me, Endless Runners, Cannonbolt, I think it was, that was really good. A really good game, looked like a C64 game. But outside of that, I'm not really bothered. Anyway, at this point, I've decided on Barrow F. So let's add that to my basket. And then my second game is Amiga Storm something. You can see me sort of frantically trying to search for Storm whatever, and it's not coming up. So I give in and go, that's Amiga. Because the time between... Yeah, Swarm Rider Amiga. So the time between me actually looking at the game page and actually searching for it, even though it was a short time, completely forgot it in my Sith-like memory. So anyway, so I purchased both of those, and here's the first one. So this is Swarm Rider Amiga. It's... Yeah, you ride some kind of crazy chopper style thing, and it's like a twin stick shooter meets an endless runner, I guess. Yeah, you know, it looks nice enough. The music's pretty good. It's kind of like drum and bass style. It's got a very simple look to it, which, you know, it's nice. It's nice enough, but I think from what I've played of it, and you know, this is my first play here, there's kind of limited appeal, and it's you know, it's a high score kind of game, and getting a good grade and all that stuff, and seeing how long you can survive. The problem with twin stick shooters is they've got to match up to Geometry Wars or Robotron in my eyes, because they're like the pinnacle of the genre. That being said, this cost me like 20p. So, you know, on the looking at it as a kind of retro style purchase, if this game was released on the Spectrum like 40 years ago, you would, you know, snap it up and it'll probably get great scores. And I think Mr. Biffa wrote a column about that in a recent Retro Gamer, where, you know, he said pretty much that. A lot of these kind of filler games you consider now would have been AAA titles back in the day. So, you know, it's good fun, and for the price, I can't really argue. I don't feel I've been seen off. It's cost me nothing, but even at 20p or whatever it is, that's pretty good. So I think this was, I think this cost me 22p, so yeah, not too bad. Okay, now we move on to Barrow F, the Virtua Racer Micro Machines-y sort of thing. I don't know why the cars remind me of those little races you get in the Yakuza games. Yeah, I think that sort of look to them. But anyway, this is, I like the kind of polygonal look of it and the weird angled lens kind of thing. And it's alright. Again, this was 19p, I think. So, yeah, let's see how it is. I'm rubbish at this, by the way. So, you know, I played it, recorded it first, now I'm doing the sort of voiceover thing. So I have already played this, and that's shocking driving. So yes, you'll see me kind of tumble through this very awkwardly, as I do with most racing games. Yeah, it's good. It's nice enough. Again, this is one of those things, if you'd have bought Formula One simulator back on the Commodore 16 back in 1985, as my parents did for me, then this would probably blow you away back then. It's got several tracks, handles quite well, very arcadey. Yeah, it's pretty good. I think the biggest problem is accessing the menus. You've got to use the mouse, even though you can use the controller to play the game. It's a bit annoying. It's a mild gripe. But, like I say, it's not the end of the world. The weird thing is, at the end of this race as well, I did come 10th, spoilers, but I got the achievement for coming first, so the achievements are a bit glitched. But again, this cost me like 19p, so you can't really argue with that. It's not bad. But anyway, so there you go. That's what I got for my 50p with some change left over, so it can be done. If you enjoy this video, keep an eye out for all the other rubbish I post about various bits and pieces. The quality of this one's quite nice because I'm just capturing straight from the PC, but I use my phone camera for everything else, so expect the usual shoddy lack of quality to return with the next video. Don't forget to click on the subscribe button and like, and then you won't miss anything. But until next time, happy gaming.